Project's really going well. Most importantly, we're on track for both budget and schedule.
Still be my vision, oh, ruler of all.
I can't say enough great things about the volunteer. It really speaks to the culture of St. Matthews, which is outstanding. Probably one of the biggest success stories out there as it relates to volunteerism. On a regular basis, I'm getting comments, feedback, emails, phone calls from our subcontractors. It has really been noticed. As an example, the concrete contractor sent a note and also followed up with a phone call to me just thanking for how professional, how prompt the volunteers have been as related to helping get concrete down. That would have been a very big change order to the project had that volunteer group not stepped up. We did hit a stretch of really cold weather, and we would have had to use contingency money to deal with that. And because of the volunteer group, we were able to avoid that, which then ultimately allows for things to be upgraded within the building, such as audio-visual, furniture, things like that. So the budget's in a really good spot, largely due to volunteers willing to step up, so we didn't have to deploy contingency money onto that. We had installed trusses, and over the weekend there was, this is probably about a month ago now, but there was a windstorm that did take out a chunk of the trusses. The subcontractors stood up and took care of all of that, so there was no cost to St. Matthews on it. But that in itself is an example. When you have the involvement of the congregation like St. Matthews has, it really creates a good culture on the job site as well. So often a situation like that, we would have seen a subcontractor put their hand out asking for a change order. But when you have volunteers out there giving of their free time, it really says something to the subcontractor world in there of hey, this is not just a project, but it really is it's a home for somebody. There's infrastructure in place to respond to the future. So, for example, data runs, things of that nature. It's unfortunate that in this society we have to talk about school security like we have been in light of all the school shootings and things like that. That hasn't fallen on deaf ears. St. Matthews has looked at their facility to find out what do we need to do for cameras, what do we need to do for controlled access. This will be a very safe school. There's a very good camera system that's being put in. There is door control access that's happening in there, and so there's ways to monitor what is and is not happening in there, which you don't see in a lot of private schools. So there is this step up of this added security there. We know that learning today is going to be different 5 and 10 years from now. And so I think they have a very flexible building that allows them to adapt where technology goes with education. That's been implemented in this building.